Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Hisn Kayfa, where we're still going for that Saladin's Legacy achievement. And we still have to take a lot of land for that, mostly owned by the Mamluks and a tiny bit by the Rasids. We have taken the land we needed over here, so really it's all southward and I guess a bit westward expansion. Tiny bit of Tunis has gonna give at some point, but that's really not the biggest issue. Well, I mean, they are allied to the Ottomans, I think, so that may at some point be problematic, but hey, we'll see. For now, I just realized that our truce with the Mamluks is up, which means I want to attack the Mamluks as soon as I possibly can. Are we still rivaled? We're no longer rival to the Mamluks. Obviously not allied. I am looking for their total troops. Mamluks. They can't have too much. They've been beaten down really badly. Mamluks. 20,000. So I'm completely fine leaving one stack here and one stack here, I think. The only ally are the Rasids, and the Rasids don't even join if we declare war right now. It's scary to insta-declare here, because our troops were still drilling. I think we're gonna be fine. The Mamluk armies are probably somewhere down in Ethiopia because they just finished the war. And I think I'm gonna go for that. And maybe we have to retreat with our troops for a bit until we have the morale if we get unlucky. Still invite a Hanafi scholar, but I don't really care about that. Not quite taking tech. We have to be a bit careful with our admin tech. I mean, I'm certainly gonna cap on that. But hey, it's gonna happen. Let's just continue. Oops, not continue. How about a war declaration? I've claimed some things. It's annoying that they have all these noble rebels that we kind of have to take care of. Let's declare for Iskandaria, I think. Sure. Declare this war. These rebels are busy sieging down Cairo. I mean, they can feel free to do that for now. And I'm just gonna waltz into Mamluking land here. Oh, my navy just beat up some of their boats, but we have to be careful about our navy. They have just transports here. Do we actually have a fleet, Mamluks? Because if not, I won't send my navy home. Let's look for a sort of country Mamluk. Mamluk. Oh, it's the wrong page. Of course, it's the wrong page, and this one is not sorted now. EUIV. Mamluks. They have 1 heavy, 3 lights, some galleys. I think I'm gonna send my boats home, just in case that navy shows up. We have a bigger navy, but our lights are not very well suited for fighting at all. Well, actually, 5 galleys in the heavy are down here, in the Persian Gulf. Never mind, guys. Go back to trading. That's rebels in there. Fudge. Should have paid attention to that. Now we're gonna attack them. Hopefully we have big enough an advantage that this is fine, because we still don't have our full morale. Just gonna have to see. Yeah, it was not clever. It works out though. Bam. Now, unfortunately, we don't get the siege modifier that we have. Right, is this age? Blockade impact on siege? Yes. We don't get that for coastal forts. We would if we had a fleet hanging out there. Actually, you guys are still hiding. What's this fleet? Should not be hiding. Maybe they're just repairing. We may go out there and blockade, actually, because it's going to speed up our siege once these boats are done repairing. Oh, they're hiding. They think they're losing to these Mamluks. Really? But they only have 11 transports and 1 light. Can't believe that they would lose. I'm gonna go out here and see. Ethiopia cancelling military access. That is fine. Your war is over. And I'm keeping my big stacks on the Mamlukin forts here because I'm scared of their army actually showing up. Yeah, this is what I thought. We killed their light and the transport and took minimum losses. Now we can put our fleet here to put some blockade on there. Not only negate the minus that we get from not blockading, but actually getting +1 thanks to the H modifier. Cool. Move towards legalism, Ulima against loyalty, we lose taxes and prestige. Yeah. Keep going towards that legalism. Let's put these boats into that fleet. And that just did the siege in. Just putting my boats out there just finished the siege. That's very nice. You guys can go back to protecting trade in Aleppo. We need to find a way to make use of Alexandria at some point. I think I want to have one guy, one mercenary out here taking this land. And you guys, I guess we take Buhara into Cairo. Yes, we're taking it from rebels, which is sort of doing work of the Mamluks for them. But, yeah. Not much we can do against that. Control provinces. We can join these guys. Because we never know when the next Mamlukian rebel stack is going to show up. So there's a Mamluk army going to Basra. I think I want to finish this siege, though, before I deal with them. They might be able to consolidate their force, but I think this is most of their forces, right? We saw 20,000 guys. I think we shouldn't be too afraid here. They may be murking up now, but they must have lost so much money already to all the rebels and the wars against us and other people. You're not daring to join that fleet. And I'm too lazy to make you. Here is Diplo reputation bonus. That should help with reducing aggressive expansion. It's nice. Let's just spend our admin here, our military. We could take tech ahead of time, but there are a couple of reasons not to. One is ahead of time, always, well, we would take it next month, of course. It would be 2 years ahead of time, so we'd be paying 20% extra. Also, I think our Dimi are still unhappy. Yeah, but not for long. 0.1, so 5 months. In 5 months, Dimi wouldn't be unhappy anymore. We wouldn't have their extra technology cost increase. Still, I think I'm just going to go and develop a bit more. Hey, let's start off another episode with development. This is becoming a theme here. Malatya. Oh no, you're never a good thing because of that. I keep on not doing it, and it keeps on looking good though. What about you? Drylands. I mean, the cloth is just so good here. You know what? I'm just gonna go to Malatya. Screw it. And it is Armenian, no, it's Turkish. It's non-accepted culture. Anyway. Go for development edict. Where are you? Encourage development. And then give me some tiny bit of military development there. Just so we maybe don't forget during war to fix this. Still very much might. Don't get me wrong. But there's a chance now. Where are you going? Just walking around. Trans-O doesn't like it. That's fine. Trans-O has been very much a useless ally all this time. Maybe we should send somebody to improve relations there, but I'm just gonna say screw you for now. And then let's improve a bit. Better safe than sorry and all that. Get best production, manpower, or tax in Jerusalem. Jerusalem, what are you? You have grain, so production is not very interesting here. So it's probably just tax. Give me that tax. Let's tax those temples. So these guys were just running away. I guess at that point I'm just going to send my army back to doing things to other people. On the siege of Cairo, excellent. I did not claim Cairo, and I did it because it's super expensive. Still want it, but I don't think we're taking it this time. No, especially not without a claim on it. It'd be nice if we could finish our Diplo idea group before we end this war, because there's a reduction to unjustified demands and that would save us some Diplo power. Whoa, once again, I mean, it's gonna be fine, but I found the rebels. Good thing I found them with a big stack. Get some boats. Good. No idea why they came out, but hey. Ruthless. Land fire damage plus 10%. That is excellent. Very much excellent. Lithuania, military access against Russia. Sure. You try your luck, Lithuania. Don't think you're even in the Commonwealth. It's not looking good for you. Let's put it that way. Austria's the new emperor. Welcome the new emperor, same as the old emperor, I guess. Why's my voice already gone? I haven't even recorded today yet. Luckily I'm gonna have to take a break from recording tomorrow anyway. Because I won't be at home. So maybe my voice is gonna have some time to recover. That would be excellent. I will have to speak though. Anyway, not your problem. Just mine. Let's try to move my troops so that I can maybe deal with those guys. Would prefer this army to do it, but they might be faster at sieging than we are. We have more cannons and siege pips too? No siege pip, but we have 5 cannons. He does not have cannons. With his army being stuck there, I think we can go down to a regular siege army here though. With the 4 cannons and 4 mercs. As always, I like using mercs for sieges because they just cost money, while regular troops cost me manpower. On the other hand, we have a lot of manpower thanks to our ideas, so maybe not as relevant here, but still. You know, you guys, just smoke these Mamluks, please. What does a smoked Mamluk taste like? Control, you guy, no, you guy. Here. This will take more land here. So this war is going to be super trivial. As you can see, ooh, what's happening here? Let's run back up. Make sure we stand in Medina so we don't get surprised on our siege of Yanbu Bar. And keep carpeting this. Now we need it, I think, Mecca and Medina, right? For the whole... there's Mecca, there's Medina. Not sure we're taking these in the war this time, but it would be nice. So we could get the extra missionary and prestige modifiers. Here you guys. Should be very easy. My siege stack can go to Naran here. To be a bit mindful, there might be rebels there. Oh, we stack weapon. Excellent. Knowing that, I'm going to send the big stack. They also have cannons, yeah, and the siege leader. Good, good, good. So you don't need to do this. You can... Is there another forge? No. So you can just carpet siege to your heart's content, and the big stack's going to deal with the rest. And then the Mamluks are going to roll over and give me everything I want, and more. Some people are going to complain about aggressive expansion and stuff like that, but, you know, it's what it is. Speaking of, why don't we just tell one of our diplomats to go... Another one of our diplomats to go talk to outraged countries. Oh, the Ottomans are outraged? I hope outraged countries just means... Yeah, it just means that they have aggressive expansion. Good. Because that would be scary. Yes, we are actually in quite decent shape now, military-wise. But that does not mean that the Ottomans are not super scary. I'm sure they have many more troops than I do. Just see. Armies, allies. 100,000 troops to my 60,000 and twice the force limit. Yes. You. How many friends do we have? We have 6. We have 8,000 friends here. So I could just go down to just 4 cannons. And then tell them not to attach to these guys. Move these out. And you guys stay in there. Yes. making my ally take most of the attrition, or my subject take most of the attrition, while I just take the siege. Sounds good to me. They're coming out again for whatever reason. Why do you keep leaving? You're safe. I'm not going to take Cyprus. I don't care about Cyprus. The Ottomans might at some point care about Cyprus, but I don't. You can keep it. I don't know, is the fact that they have an actually powerful navy down here, is that making them not flee, maybe? Maybe that's what's happening there. Let's just take this rebel land here. Yeah, we're helping the Mamluks, but that's fine. Yep, another skirmish, and they're gonna run back to Cyprus. Keep sitting there. My general has died. Which one? The one on the siege. Of course, my siege leader has died. Get me a new one. Lots of military power. Anyway, do I want to turn on the edict? Nah. It's not a siege leader, but you are. So that is fine. What was I talking about? I have an edict I can turn on for +1 land leader shock, which is good. Having more shock on your generals is obviously really good. But I have to pay for it for, I think, 10 years. 1 military power every month, so that's 120 every month. That's 120 a year for 10 years. No, it's... Yes. No, it's just 120. It's 12 a year for 10 years, it's 120. I don't know if I'm willing to pay 120 military power to get +1 on my general. It seems a bit excessive. Take all this land. Good, good, good. I can't believe the Mamluks haven't given up yet. What else do they have? Is it just the one fort? Oh, and Cyprus, of course. Maybe we need to blockade Cyprus for some war score when we piece them out. It's quite possible. There's the fort. 86% war score. If I now go for a blockade of Cyprus, where's your port? Here, okay. We rule, gain 10 prestige, sure. Still lacking a bunch of war score. I mean, we still have ticking war score, right? Yeah. And we still have a fort we haven't taken. Never mind. Go back to trading. Do want my money. That said, what's our peace deal gonna be? Oh, I need a diplomat. Come back from the Ottomans. They love us at the moment. So that's fine. Lima lost some influence. Probably have to deal with these guys as well soon. Give me a peace deal. Now, as always, I want all the things I have claims on. I wouldn't mind getting this dealt with. And then... I think we don't need Al-Jaf and Jabal Shammar, if I'm correct. Let's double check. Yeah, that's the border of what we need. But taking the fort in Tabuk would be nice, so we could go like this, this, and this. What does that do coalition-wise? It's still all fine. So we can go deeper. I mean, taking Mecca and Medina would be absolutely excellent. I'm not going to take Mecca too. Or am I? Hello. Let's put Fars in there, but that's all fine. We have long truces to all of these people. We can just attack Ajam and Shirvan on demand. We need to do some claims at some point, but that's fine. I think this is my peace deal. Yoink. What does that do for overextension? 87%? No, it's aggressive expansion. 93%. That's fine. Let me double check. That we don't have overextension. We do not. How far are we away from taking... it's quite a bit. So we could reduce the Diplo cost of this by 50%. Which is not bad. It's like 75, 80. It's 80 Diplo we could save. But we have to get a bunch of Diplo first in order to be able to do that. And I'm pretty sure we have, used up our merchants. I think I'm just going to take that peace deal and pay my Diplo fine. It's okay. It's a pretty good peace deal, if I do say so myself. This far, no further. Not additional money. No. Fine. That's great. Coalition, yeah, it's all good. Send this demand. Any reason not to? Don't think so. Let's go. Bam. And move more troops. We're gonna have to try to put them into regular stacks again. For now, just gonna do some sort of group move upstairs. And then see what happens. Now you should technically be joining that trade fleet. You are. Good. Coring. Yeah, goodbye, admin. We have the coring cost thing. That's good. Tiny bit of war exhaustion, but that's fine. Rise of the Eagle, minus 15%. Yeah. Core as much as we can. Most of this is tiny land, so it's easy to core. And get moving. Yeah, missionaries +1 from Custodian of the Holy Cities and plus 0.5 legitimacy. Excellent. What would be nice? Lost a claim on Kirkuk. Where the heck is Kirkuk? Oh, an AQ. That's fine. Could have used some more missionary strength, to be fair. Although, can we hire one maybe? Missionary strength guy. I mean, this is a full price one. That money is not correct. Minus spoils of war, yeah, we're not a lot. And I think we can't ask the Olima for one yet. No, we can ask for one in 70 or forever. Because we somehow recruited one and then lost him immediately. It's very sad. Really want that extra missionary strength, but I can't afford that guy right now. I don't think. Let's see what next year's income says. Next month. 7 ducats. Yeah, we can't pay 15 ducats in maintenance. Yes, we're paying 10 for... okay. So we can Fars declare war on the monks. I don't think that's a good idea, Fars. If you take too much land, I will have to take your land. Let's turn off this purple glow. Doesn't turn off. Oh, it's gone. Good. Oh, that's way too many people here. Let's have you be... What's my width? Like 29 still, right? Combat width... That's 29. Let's make the... Oop. It's a few too many. Make this combat width 29. And 6 cannons, sure. I think I want them to go up to 10 cannons soon anyway. And then have you stand somewhere around here. You guys can start drilling. And hopefully there's enough room here for y'all. This will not happen again. Lose prestige and legitimacy, which would be okay. Yeah, I'd rather lose that than ducats at the moment. Mostly because we have a quest to gain 2,000 ducats. I will grab military tech. It's no longer ahead of time, and I think the Demi should be happy again. Yeah, good. So let's insta-grab. Could wait a month. No, we're gonna cap. I'm gonna just do it. Keep being ahead of time. Upgrade our cannons to chamber demi cannons. That's not what I'm looking for. My cannons. Chamber demi cannon. Good. Quest-wise, yeah, I'm looking at this build a treasury quest here. Have 2,000. It gives us yearly inflation reduction by 0.1. We don't have too much inflation, but we have some. So 4 years of that is definitely useful. And then we can just grab some more inflation on the way. So you're clearly too big for Sinai. Tiny bit. But you are too big. Let's drop off 2 mercs. Mercs don't drill well anyway, and at all. Yeah, I'm gonna gain that corruption. Goodbye, money. So what do we need to do here? We need to build spy network on people so we can declare war on demand if necessary. Let's go and build spy network on. Let's tell our subjects to build spy network on a jam. And let's ourselves build one on... I think I really want the Mamluks again. Build spy network. I mean, that's our main job here right now, right? Just keep on spying on those Mamluks. Keep on taking land from the Mamluks. What are you? Pretenders. Pretenders really don't do anything for us. It's a bit sad. General. Drill. And drill. We're currently losing money, because of the corruption. 24 targets for rooting out that corruption. Yeah. It's expensive, but I do like, if I have money, I do like having the root of corruption at maximum, because there are positive events that you can get when you had 0 corruption. So I like to get rid of it as quickly as possible, and it always costs the same amount of money anyway. That's the claim on our bill. Okay, that's fine. No longer have conquest against QQ, that's all fine. QQ is my subject. How much do you like me, Jalan? I did improve with you. They do kind of hate the regressive expansion. Are we married? We are married. I'm thinking about starting to annex them. On the other hand, I would rather start to annex QQ first, than try to sync that up. And we do still need to get rid of some Liberty Desire in QQ before that actually works out. Alright. Mamlukian Separatists are probably actually going to happen. And Georgians, they're kind of unhappy at the moment. Guess I kind of understand. The other hand, I don't. Clearly a much better empire now. And safe from no further wars, most likely. I would like to do more conversion. 20% taxes for 15 years. This event is so expensive, but yeah, we're gonna pay for Mecca. 80%, they're really quick, the Mamlukians. Okay, let's go back to paying for these armies. Well, they're paying already, but having them not drill, so they're at full stuff. Give me that first claim on the Mamluks. Now, what are we taking next time? Is next time the war for Cairo? Really shouldn't. What we really should do is keep going for everything but Cairo. So take all their land in the Arabian Peninsula. But it's so crappy. It's just awful land. So take the Arabian land, take the land around Cairo, but it's gonna say we need to control a fort. Well, we could control a fort. We could just leave them Cairo, right? We can just walk around this. Let's just grab a claim on Fayoum then. Oh, they're being sieged down by Fars here in the capital. Nice. Peace between Ottomans and Hungary. Hungary cede back estimate. Ooh, a lot of places to the Ottomans. Okay. Big expansion to Hungary there. I don't mind the Ottomans expanding so much. I'm just a bit afraid that at some point they will run out of possible rivals and we'll be big enough to be a possible rival, and then they'll rival us, and then everything's gonna go haywire. That corruption. It's almost gone, no? That's good. More Diplo rep. No. One more Diplo relation. That's nice. Also, the envoy travel time, it sounds pointless, but it's actually quite nice if you have a big empire. This run, we're pretty centralized here. It's gonna be not so important. But if you have a big empire and it takes a very long time for people to get around, then absolutely, it's a good thing. So a small stack spawned on my troops and a large stack spawned on my fort, which is pretty much the perfect outcome here. And I'm just gonna crush them with all my troops. 21st, perfect. Bam, 50,000 guys, crunch. Now, those Georgians. Maybe I should sit on those Georgians with an army. Tbilisi. Make sure they're not too stupid. You guys... So I'm gonna send you to Yanbu and then split up the mercs. It's gonna be alright. Working on that overextension. Well, that's probably a carpet siege here. I thought they lost a lot of troops, but it's probably just a carpet siege. Corps coming in. Very nice. Does it mean I can convert more things? Not really. Oh, they are already Sunni, so it doesn't really matter. So Anybody I should be accepting? No. Turkish. At some point maybe Egyptian is a thing, but not right now. Split off the mercs, send them to Medina, and tell you guys to drill. Quad Alexandria, excellent. So how is the trade looking at the moment? I guess we're going to look at that in the next episode. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have anything to say, do it down there in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.